This is it, the big one, the sixth lapper, the one that every rider would like to win. There goes Hutchie, number 4. So, Michael Dunlop, what has he got? He's 6th, so there's an extra 10 seconds to wait, and he powers the Bennett Suzuki off the line. Brand new bike this year, and oh my!
Whoa! What a moment that was for James Hillier aboard the Kawasaki.
Into the right hand. Oh!
Hutchie's down.
Ian Hutchinson, number 4, has gone down. Well, a complete restart. The flag drops, and he dumps the clutch, and off he goes. How about this? Michael Dunlop leads Anstey by 1.5 seconds. Harrison and Hickman in the top 4.
Oh no, what a brilliant ride Bruce was having in this race, and it looks like it's all come to a premature end.
And there's your second place man there, Peter Hickman. 8 miles to run for Michael Dunlop to get his 15th TT win.
Suzuki back on the top step at the Isle of Man.
To land here, nobody's ever done with a brand spanking new motorbike, never turned a wheel, and to win a senior TT. What more can you say?
Now this is John McGuinness, and look who's stuck to his rear end.
We know Dunlop is leading, but McGuinness now up into 2nd place. Look at that. And there it is. Look at that. The old warhorse. McGuinness is in front of Dunlop. 0.23 of a second. And here we go. Slipstream City. And there is Michael Dunlop. He's on the inside and gets... that's snaking it in there.
He's trying.
But here we are, back up the front and up the top with John McGuinness. Now, word is from Ramsey, he has pulled out another second on Michael Dunlop. John McGuinness there, number 3, leads this race. We're not exactly sure what it is, but it's somewhere around 10 seconds. There goes John McGuinness. He is going to take his 20th TT win, 41st podium. What a result from him.
To win a 6-lap senior TT in these conditions, it's red hot out there, the tarmac's melting, it's just lovely.
4 laps, John McGuinness. Away he goes on the Honda Fireblow.
This is number 2, James Hillier. In Hutchinson, it says I love it on the back of his lid there, and he was loving it in the race that was just stopped because he was leading it.
There it is, look at that, it's just over half a second. Hillier from McGuinness, and Hutchinson 1 second further back. John McGuinness is on an absolute flying lap. But we ride with Ian Hutchinson. Signpost corner, he's gone straight on, he's outbraked himself. Well, there it is, you can see Hutchinson lost about 8 seconds going down the slip road there.
Hutchinson has lost that 2nd place to Hillier.
John McGuinness comes over the line to take his 7th senior TT and his 23rd TT overall.
Now in these conditions, you wouldn't bet against these Dunlop brothers. They do the racing in Northern Ireland. On the road circuits, it's generally wet over there anyway.
Now look at those black clouds, it's not looking good.
All these riders have a choice whether they go out or not ultimately, but there's lots of pressure from sponsors, from teams.
Actually, it is quite damp there, isn't it? John McGuinness tentative through there, and so you should be.
Yeah, and it is the 2 Dunlop brothers. Michael in the lead.
Oh, he's off. Wow. Keith Amor has slid out of it. McGuinness is pulling out, isn't he? Hand up, but that
Michael Dunlop isn't.
Wow, he's after that 3rd win, isn't he? These were the type of conditions where he won, and he's absolutely flying. Everyone else is backed off, but Michael Dunlop. Oh, red flags are out. It's been decided. The race has been stopped.
Number 4, Ian Hutchinson, one of the main men for sure.
This man is going to be chasing because it is between these two, really, isn't it? Hutchie and Dunlop, they've been the fastest throughout practice. At the moment, Dunlop has a small advantage over Hutchinson. There you go, Dunlop after the 1st lap has the advantage, 2.83, that's fast, Jim, I think. And here he is, Michael Dunlop. John McGuinness, foot out, there you go. And thumbs up from Michael Dunlop. So now we have the battle we've been waiting for, really, on the road. Hutchie leads, there is Michael Dunlop in his wheel track. Hutchie has a look over his shoulder, and that's not what he wanted to see. Dunlop has been absolutely supreme.
Yeah.
His 13th TT win, and he's pretty pumped about that, and so he should be. How about that? A race record, a win that makes his 13th, and also a lap record, who has 22 podiums now for Michael Dunlop. There is the number 2 machine of John Holden and Andrew Winkle. Number 5, Klaus Klaffenbott, Dan Sale, winners, of course, on the Manx gas machine from the 1st race.
Yeah, bad news, Steve. We're already hearing that Reeves and Molyneux are both out with mechanical issues.
Here is the Manx gas machine of Klaus Klaffenbott.
Yeah, winner of the first Sidecar race, now holding 3rd in this race, behind Holden and Winkle and Simon Neary and Paul Napton.
Oh no, disaster there for the number 3 machine.
And that leaves this pairing of John Holden and Andrew Winkle now leading this race.
It is Holden leads Klaffenbott by 8.98. Here is the guy that's got all the work to do now if he wants to make it a double this week. Well, word is that John Holt and Andrew Winkle have a 6-second lead now at Ramsey. So they've gone through, actually, word is now it's down to 2 seconds. So up towards the finishing line, and there is John Holt and Andrew Winkle take the checkered flag. Now they've got that agonising wait because this is the outfit that was in second, 2 seconds back to take his second win of the week. And we wait for it to stop, and he's done it. He has done it.
1 second.
I couldn't believe it, and I not even dreamed before I came over 2 weeks ago, and now we have the double.
Here he is, Hutchie, the man that won the race this morning. What's he going to do? He's going to take some beating.
Yeah, he certainly is. He's not been beaten this week, Steve.
And here is number 12, Ryan Farquhar. That's through Appledene, and he's going to be fast on that bike.
McGuinness can't be tough on him from there. He goes. But now Hutchinson leads on the road.
And here's the man that's leading, though. Still number 12, Ryan Farquhar. Farquhar lost 8 seconds there, James. So look at, it's a nightmare for Michael Dunlop, but Farquhar's lost the lead that he had. It's now absolutely neck and neck between Hutchinson and Ryan Farquhar. This is going to be some race.
We thought Farquhar was flying. He's picked that 5 seconds back up. They were together when they came out of the pits, remember. Hutchie is on a real charge now.
And here it is, look at the split. So Hutchinson has really got on it. He's got it down to 1.82 seconds. We wait till the clock stops, and it's going to be very, very close. It is.
It is, Hutchie.
Fair play to Ryan, you know, he must have ridden well there, because I was trying.
It's a 21-second lead that Michael Dunlop has over Johnson. William Dunlop in third.
And this is it. Michael Dunlop's out. That's his brother William Dunlop. He's still going strong. Bruce Ansett riding with him.
Who's just getting faster and faster. Bruce is slowly waking up to this.
Gary Johnson, he leads this race, but it's closing up all the time, Steve. And this is Ansett now. Ansett's in second, and less than 3 seconds cover the first 3. That's actually Gary Johnson, and he's not going quick. That isn't quick. I'll tell you now, I think he is running out of petrol. I think you were right.
Yeah. So it is Cam Donovan and Bruce Anstey. It's New Zealand versus Australia at the moment.
Here we go.
It's going to be about 10 seconds the gap before he comes up. Who has got this one?
I can't even call it.
Again, my first lap was too slow. I was really peed off about that, so I just put my head down, went for it for the last 3 laps.
The senior TT got away as planned. On lap 2, the king of the mountain, John McGuinness, picked up the baton with a blistering speed of 131.135. But what was developing into a thrilling race suddenly came to a stop after the race was red flagged. Guy Martin had come off his bike. The riders were called back to Parc Ferme, where they waited anxiously.
Number 4, Ian Hutchinson, going for that 5th win this week. 0.6 between Hutchinson and McGuinness. Cummins there in third.
And this doesn't look so good. He's not going so quick, is Steve?
Yeah, it just isn't happening for John McGuinness this year, but it is working all right for this man. Number 10, Connor Cummins is there, so that's moved him up now into second place. Oh, a big moment there. Cummins is pushing hard, isn't he? He's holding station. It's 3.2 seconds. It's not changing a lot. He's still pushing on. Now that is Ryan Farquhar. Connor Cummins has not come through. He was in front of this man, Ryan Farquhar. Word is coming through that, unfortunately, Connor Cummins has crashed on the veranda. Well, the Bingley Bullet came here with 3 TT wins. He could get 5 in a week, making a total of 8. Ian Hutchinson, that has made a total of 8 TT wins, 5 this week.
The man that a lot of people have tipped to take this race win.
Peter Hickman, another of those who's been tipped. He's got his first TT win. Can he grab win number 2? Dean Harrison continues to lead. Peter Hickman in second, still chasing Dean Harrison on the leaderboard. Here he comes. And Peter Hickman reduced that gap even further. 5.8 seconds the distance this time. 6.2 the difference at Glen Helen. Peter Hickman, he lost nearly 4 seconds to Dean Harrison in the pits, and he has to make it up again. 1.9 seconds the gap at the end of lap 5. Dean Harrison's got to push. Well, both Harrison and Hickman were 3 seconds inside the lap record at Ramsey. Peter Hickman leads 0.8 of a second ahead of Dean Harrison. So here comes Peter Hickman across the line. He wins the senior TT at 135.4 miles an hour. We've witnessed history.